Let's bring out the start for your Detroit Pistons. At the small forward position, standing 6'5", number 8, Tim Hardaway Jr. The other forward position, standing 6'8", number 12, Tobias Harris. Starting at the shooting guard, 6 feet 4 inches, number 23, Jaden Ivey. The big man, 6 feet 10 inches, number 0, Taylor Duran. Starting at the other guard, at 6'6" number 2,
Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. Along with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Got one more great treat for you, folks. Joining us on our broadcast is Shams Charania. I'm so great to have you with us. Thanks for taking the time to take a seat and join us here courtside.
Star-studded group, the pleasure is all mine. I appreciate you guys so very much for having me aboard.
Look at the smile on Brent Barry's face. He is thrilled to have you here courtside with us.
Absolutely. Super excited about it.
Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. You take a look at the Pistons. I know they would have liked a better start, but they're 10th in the conference right now. And checking out Philadelphia 4 games back.
Well, right now for the 76ers, they haven't looked anything like the team we thought they'd be this year. Still such a long way to go. They could be in line for a long, tumultuous season.
And nobody thought this much adversity would hit this ball club, but it is really a season that's in danger of spiraling out of control if they don't get their act together soon.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. George in the front court alongside Martin. Then there's Maxey. Then there's Embiid. And it's McCain in at the 2. And for Detroit, inside for him, it's Harris and Duran. Sliding in at the wing spot, it's Ivey and Hardaway Jr. And it's Cunningham in at the point. Well, we know it's been tough to win in Detroit for the Pistons. They've changed coaches again. Just 2 playoff appearances, Shams, in the last 15 years for this very proud and historic franchise. But there is, I feel, as you look at that franchise, hope. Do you see it as well?
No question, and it really starts with Cade Cunningham. I'm told the Pistons organization has all the confidence in the world in Cunningham. First pick in the draft in 2021. He averaged 23 points, 8 assists per game, 6'6" point guard. Cunningham is someone the Pistons brass is very confident can be a franchise player, and he is their cornerstone moving forward.
He is a good starting point, I would agree. Here's Hardaway. Following the basket by Tyrese Maxey. And Harris wide open. He shoots. Good, and the assist goes to Hardaway. Harris has got 6.
When you look at combo forwards that can help you provide some spacing out there, Harris right now spotting up and hitting.
George against Hardaway. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now here's Hardaway. Last game he had 10 points. The shot by Ivey, no good. Maxey on the wing. Ivey defending. Pass to Embiid. Martin wide open. He fires. Good on the triple.
Well, when you look at Martin's numbers, he's not a volume three-point shooter. He can be effective from deep.
Ivy with it. Back to Cunningham. Rebound by the 76ers.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Man, right off the bat, super sharp here offensively. 4 of 5 so far.
And J.B. Bickerstaff is called a timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game. Great adjustment on the offensive end.
Yeah, never stopped working. One of those games where just everybody was making shots, continual flow, and a very professional win.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Now, here's Ivy. He started closely. Still looking for his first make after that miss. He's 0 for 2. Pass to Maxey. Now here's Embiid. Guarded by Harris. The shot from the low post is good. Hey, Shams, I know you cover the league like no one else, but I've seen your jump shot. You have a sweet J. You must have played organized ball, I'm assuming.
I played a little bit in high school, Kevin, but once I got cut in high school, that's when I knew my career path would have to trend into what I'm doing now, into writing and covering the NBA. But listen, I have a lot of confidence in my jump shot, watching players like Steph Curry shoot the basketball. I'm not trying to give any comparisons, but I do love to shoot the ball. That is the one thing I know I can do decently on the field.
I know. I love your answer.
Not much else, but I can shoot.
And this is why the offense involves Jalen Duren in screen and rolls, showing off his great mobility.
Embiid against Duren. Embiid kicks to George. Just 5 on the clock. Three-pointer. Duren pulls it in.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can count on him to continue missing.
And that one, good.
Too smooth from the mid-range. Defenders can't let Ivy get comfortable from there.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. I was able to talk with J.B. Bickerstaff for a minute. Well, we talked about how difficult a matchup Joel Embiid can be for a defense. Coach told me it's all about not letting him get established down low and making him try to beat us with longer shots. If we do that, I think we'll be fine. Of course, saying it on the sidelines is one thing, and doing it on the court, quite another. Guys?
Okay, David, thanks. Maxey against Cunningham. 6 to shoot. Over Maxey.
Yeah, but you have to like the mentality to get inside, even though they're struggling to finish.
Here's George. And again, it's Philadelphia.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
And J.B. Bickerstaff is called a timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. And things can get so intense when NBA rumors start flying, Shams. You know that. The teams are just kind of holding on sometimes for dear life. What is it like when you break a major NBA story, like you've done numerous times?
It's like when your heart skips a beat, Kevin. It's like when you feel like you are in such a rush and there's a surge of excitement that hits every particle of your body. Every profession obviously has a big payoff, but everything happens so fast. But when it happens, it makes all the hard work worth it, but it certainly brings a great feeling, and I definitely get goosebumps to this day.
You get goosebumps, but the hard work you put in to get that story, I know what you guys go through. It is amazing the hours you spend on it.
365, 24/7.
And George wants to compete for titles, especially considering that he's in the back half of his career.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
And he makes the first.
And you know, George is a tough cover. The length, the range, smooth athlete, very difficult to match up with.
The Pistons making a change here. Holland's checked in. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Ivy up top. His numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring average up around 18.5 points a game.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
Martin with the bucket. Martin's got his second bucket tonight. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the 76ers.
They're contesting shots and have also come up with some significant blocks, putting a little doubt into the minds of the opposing shooter.
They've done a great job tonight of getting out in transition, so that focus on fast break will add to your total in a hurry. Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Maxey passes to Martin. Here's McCain. Ivy defending. Oh, good on the three.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
And Shams, nothing gets a workout like your phone. We're here, we're talking NBA, we're watching this game. We got this great group here courtside. You've got two phones working, and I'm sure there's a third hidden in your bag. Can you estimate how many texts do you send and receive a day? Is there even a number we can put with it?
Kevin, how many texts do you get a day related to NBA info? You're coming at me. You know the job is, it's hundreds of messages flooding my phone on a daily basis. And the screen time usually in busy seasons tends to be closer to 18 to 20 hours. But this is what we signed up for. This is what we love to inform the audience.
Oh, and I know you love every second of it. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Now, here's Ivy. Tight defense on him. Duran sets the screen for Harris. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Harris has got 11.
It feels like the other four guys have disappeared at this point. He wants to be the one to get them back.
Pass to McCain. And he banks in the layup.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Here's Holland. Here's Harris, covered by Martin. Harris passes to Holland. Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
How about battling through the impact there and then reeling that basketball in?
The Pistons shooting their first free throw tonight. A different look here for Detroit. Stewart checked in for Harris. Malik Beasley comes in for Jaden Ivey. And Marcus Sasser subbed in for Cunningham.
Find the lane. Find the lane. One shot.
And that one falls for Holland. The 76ers leading by 8. Hey, Shams, we know you've reported on so many big trades that did happen. Were there ever a few that were close to happening but may have fallen apart at the 11th hour?
I always wait until things are 100% confirmed, but listen, there's always a trade or two that's viewed as done, but just does not happen, whether it sours, whether something falls apart. There's always one deal or two that falls apart at the trade deadline or in the offseason, but I try to wait as best I can and make sure that when I report, it is confirmed.
Good work by Duren. He has a lot of little moves in there.
The Pistons shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
And as a team, really just middle of the pack in terms of their percentage from the line at about 76.
Shoot two.
First free throw is good.
Well, a former lottery pick in Jalen Duren, and what you love about him is he plays with energy and great passion.
Tim Hardaway Jr.'s checked in for Marcus Sasser. And both free throws good for Duren. And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for Philadelphia. 8-point game. Their last encounter was in Philadelphia.
Well, I mean, they lost their last matchup with this team, and foul trouble really plagued them throughout the game.
And they had a few important guys sitting there on the bench at a time when they really could have used them on the floor. They have to play much more in control here tonight.
And Detroit has possession. After Eric Gordon's miss, Collins kicks to Beasley. Pass to Hardaway. Shot clock at 6. Detroit needs to get off a shot. And Duren slams it in.
Duren, one of the league's most powerful players. He doesn't mess around close to the basket.
Drummond with it. Defended by Duren. Here's Yabusele. He's coming off a 22-point game against Houston. Maxey had a hand on it. Another shot.
And that length of Duren enables him to deliver an emphatic denial.
A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing. When to rise up and swat that one away.
Thompson, he's checked in for the Pistons. Philadelphia also making some changes. Embiid, he's checked in for Andre Drummond. And it's Lowry in for Maxey. Philadelphia with the ball. 6-point lead. Tough loss coming against the Rockets in the last game they played.
A game they definitely felt they could win. And with a break here or there, they probably could have.
Maybe should have. The score doesn't indicate just how well they competed in that game. For the majority of it, they looked like the better team.
4 on the clock. Here's Thompson. The Pistons rebound. Here's Stewart. Can't connect from short range. Philadelphia leading by 6. Oubre, right side. Now Lowry. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Pass to Gordon. Embiid inside the line. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Holland, the pass to Thompson. Here's Holland. Stewart with the screen on Gordon. Holland, no good. A chance at a 2-for-1 if they want it.
If I'm them, I try it.
They need this one, and the bucket is good from Lowry in deep. And the 76ers lead by 8.
That's Kyle Lowry just putting it all on the line, just outworking guys to get in that close.
Beasley, the pass to Stewart. Back to Beasley. Thompson outside. Beasley sets a screen for Thompson. Over Lowry, and Thompson gets it to go.
An explosive player. Thompson has serious leaping ability, and that comes in handy around the basket.
Down low, Here's Embiid. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Embiid's got his second bucket of the game to go. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. No good that time. And so it's Philadelphia holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. What stands out to you guys from the 76ers in this one?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Yeah, they did a great job. Just the initial thrust of that attack, as soon as they got the ball, constantly in transition.
Malik Beasley out there with Tim Hardaway Jr. Then there's Holland. Then it's Asar Thompson. And it's Stewart in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group for Detroit right now. Pistons have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight.
Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good. And chums like us, you travel all over the country for the NBAs. You go to the games. You're talking with the general managers, the coaches, the big-name players. That aside, do you have a favorite city that you like to visit?
You're putting me on the spot here, Kevin. Listen, I love going to L.A. because you see multiple teams coming in with the Clippers and the Lakers. So I love to be proficient. I love being efficient, Kevin. I love making the best use of my time. What's your favorite NBA city to visit?
I've got 3, and it's been 3 since I got in the league in '82. I like Miami, I like New York, and I like Boston. Every city has got charm, right? But those 3 cities have kind of stuck out to me. I enjoy it a lot.
Those are the best, Kevin. You're picking the best cities in the league. We got to go to Sacramento one of these days. Let's go to Charlotte.
I love Sacramento. I had a chance to go to Sacramento one. I love Sacramento.
Those crowds get rowdy. I was there for their playoff series against the Warriors when they snapped a 16-year drought. Those fans are the loudest that I've seen since I've been coming.
They love their kings. Here's Oubre after the basket by Detroit. Back to Lowry. High post, Embiid over Stewart. Thompson with the rebound. Pistons trailed by 5. Inside, Holland. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. For Detroit, they have shot 80% from the line tonight, going 4 of 5 so far.
At the line for 1, Holland.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And here's Lowry. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. Pass to Oubre. Embiid dishes to Oubre. Gordon deciding where to go with it. Offensive rebound. Abu Saleh kicks to Gordon. Embiid with a screen on Hardaway. Hey, Sean, for the past decade that you've been a major player in the NBA, it's been LeBron's league, it's been Curry's league. Who else is going to take over this league, you think, coming up around the corner?
Given the NBA Finals we just had, have to throw in Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, and Luka Doncic into the fold as far as faces of the NBA. But Nikola Jokic is so good. He will be one of the guys for a while. Giannis Antetokounmpo, you have to mention him as well. But ultimately, you have to also keep an eye on Victor Wembanyama, the way that Victor Wembanyama could take over the league. And already, so early, was so special. Victor Wembanyama is someone to keep an eye on.
Okay, they've just passed a note down to me, our gang here. What about Anthony Edwards at Minnesota? He's another one, right? Young American player. who is really making an impact.
Anthony Edwards, Devin Booker, you have to consider those two as well. And it's special, the crop of young players that we have coming up in this league. One of them is sure to emerge as this generation's, whether you want to call it Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, LeBron James, there will be a face out of this crop.
And we cannot wait. Now, here's Thompson. Beasley sets a screen for Thompson. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Joel Embiid talks about leading his team. He said, I've been guarded so many different ways, I feel like I've seen everything, and I know how to attack everything. For me, it's all about how do I bring everyone along with me. You can't win alone. It's just about playing together and involving everybody. Kevin?
And you've got to involve everybody. All right, D.A., thanks. Count it, and the Philadelphia lead has been cut down to just 3 in the basket from Hardaway.
He's known for his jump shot, but Hardaway isn't afraid to mix it up inside.
Here's Lowry. Banked in off the glass. And the 76ers lead by 5.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Stewart, even though he's built a little stocky, can get up off the deck, that time with a huge jam.
With force, Embiid takes it to him.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the 2-hand slam. Hey, Shams, I know you're connected throughout the NBA into a lot of front offices, but have you ever thought about maybe shifting gears a little bit and working for a team?
There is always intrigue into something like that, Kevin, but I've seen how tough the environment can be, and honestly, it is really much more fun to be talking to you on this side of the media world and the media equation of the NBA. But listen, there's always intrigue with the front office.
And a lot of opportunities. I know you're looked at, but thank you for your honesty in that one. And Philadelphia has possession. Following the miss by Malik Beasley from deep. Pass to Embiid. Over Beasley. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Now it's a 7-point 76ers lead. Detroit's gone 3 of 7 tonight from 3-point territory. Here's Holland. Now here's Thompson. And Thompson slams it home.
And his athleticism is really off the charts. Love seeing Thompson punching home like that.
Nice job capturing the moments on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. The 76ers leading by 5. Here's McCain. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Houston.
Let us not forget about the work on the glass. His effort level was a 10 that night out of 10. That's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Pass to Holland. Pistons passing it around. The rebound by Yabusele. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Embiid with it. Oubre outside. And Embiid throws it down.
And talk about effort. Embiid staying with that one.
Outside Williams. Thompson outside. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Detroit shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That free throw missing.
Well, it's interesting to watch him because he's putting his body on the line to get to the line. We didn't see this during the first quarter, but he's making up for it here.
Harris is checked in for the Pistons. Cade Cunningham comes in for Williams. George is checked in for Philadelphia. Maxey comes in for Oubre. And he sinks the second.
This rookie, Thompson, is special. A talented guard who does a little bit of everything.
Maxey against Cunningham. Maxey finds George. Embiid the screen. 5 on the clock. The 76ers need to get off a shot. George, no good.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Cunningham passes to Stewart. Now Beasley. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Beasley's got his first basket of the night.
Well, for a guy who does a lot of his work on the perimeter, Beasley gets into the painted area.
Maxey with the screen on Thompson. George with the bucket.
This looks like he's got more feel tonight, like he's really got a good grip on that ball as he's letting it go.
Pass to Stewart. Cunningham with it. Now defended by Embiid. In the corner, it's Harris. Stewart kicks to Harris. Embiid against Cunningham. And here's Stewart. Over Maxey. 2 points. That one goes. Stewart's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, field goal percentage above 50 now. Their offense is starting to show.
Maxey passes to George. Back to Maxey. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Maxey really just does everything for his team. A selfless young player.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Tyrese Maxey, 2 shots.
That one is off. For the Pistons, Jalen Duren. He's checked in for Stewart. Fontecchio's coming in for Thompson. And it's Jaden Ivey in for Beasley. Good on the second free throw.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Pass to Ivey. Cunningham sets a screen for Ivey. Back to Cunningham. Goes back up. He lays it in. Cunningham's got his first points of the game.
You got to have poise and you got to have body control, and Cunningham displayed both on that play.
Maxey sets a screen for George. Another miss by Philadelphia. Pistons trail by 6. Harris inside, working on Martin. And here's Ivey. 23 points for him the last game against Indiana. No good with the elbow jumper. Maxey against Cunningham. Now here's Embiid. Defense is right there. Embiid with the screen on Duren. Here's McCain. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That's on Jalen Duren. For Philadelphia, they have shot a good percentage from the free throw line so far. They've made 5 out of 6.
And as a unit, they're shooting 78% from the line. That's a solid number to work with on the season.
And the first one at the line is good. Detroit making a switch here. Hardaway's checked in. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Yabusele, he's checked in for Joel Embiid. Both good from the line that time. And it's Cunningham with the ball for Detroit. Trailing here by 8. Next up in the docket, the Bucks following this one. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. And Hardaway gets it to go.
He's got some growing confidence right now in the catch-and-shoot game, Hardaway Jr. Feels like he could score from anywhere.
Martin with a screen on Hardaway. Steps back and fires. George with the bucket. George has got 18 points in the game.
And you can tell the defender not anticipating the step back. He was headed in the opposite direction.
And they call an illegal screen here.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
The 76ers leading by 7. Pass to McCain. Martin kicks to George. And it's off from three-point range. Detroit has gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. In the corner, it's Duren. And another 3 for Detroit.
I don't think the defense saw this coming from Duren. A smooth jumper.
76ers have gone 8 of 15 since we began the second quarter. Excellent shooting. Pass to Yabusele. On the wing, George. Guarded by Hardaway. Nice shot by Yabusele.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Now, here's Cunningham. He picked up 24 points in their last one against Indiana. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high-percentage looks from inside.
For Detroit, they have gone 6 of 8 from the free throw line tonight.
At the line for your Pistons, ID, 1 shot.
And that one misses.
And you have to appreciate the all-out effort Jay Navi gives you on the court. He works so hard to find ways to get involved and prove he belongs here.
And let's check out a breakdown looking at some of the stats for Cade Cunningham.
And he's gone dry over the past 10 games, guys. His scoring is way down, and he can't seem to fight his way out of the slump. He better get it going tonight, or they'll start losing patience with him.
No good on the free throw. And the second free throw, good. Pistons trail by 6.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Harris outside. Hardaway against Martin. Hardaway passes to Ivy. Cunningham for 3. Connects from three-point range. Cunningham's got 5.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Maxey against Cunningham. Outside, George. The 76ers with another miss.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Shams, it's been fun. And you know what? It's been too short. So you got to promise you're going to come back and give us some more inside information on the NBA. We have loved every second having you here courtside with us tonight.
Sorry I was not able to break any big news on air this time, but you know what? My phone's ringing, so maybe next time.
Let me look at your phone. That is big news! Holy cow! Come back sooner than later, okay?
Thank you.
So great to have Shams stop by. You can see his passion for the game in every word he says.
You can't work as hard as Shams does without having a passion for the NBA. It's not easy to be that plugged in.
And he's good on the first of three. When you think of Caleb Martin, Brent, what comes first to your mind?
I think energy, Kevin, for me. I mean, Caleb is always out on the floor on both ends, just putting pressure, whether he's running in transition, attacking the basket, spotting up and finding space in the half court. The guy plays with a ton of confidence and wants to contribute. Caleb Martin is a classic high-effort player, using that athleticism to blast through defenses and taking that first step with no hesitation.
And he nails the third. And Nick Nurse, Greg, the 26th head coach in 76ers franchise history.
And Kevin, known for his creativity and that outside-the-box thinking. I think it's a good fit with this forward-thinking front office.
First personal foul.
Recent times have certainly been tough in Detroit. Greg, 14 wins last season, a franchise record low.
And Kevin, if you look, Detroit's last 5 seasons, 23 wins is the most they've had. So their fan base hungry for a winner in the Motor City.
That free throw good from Hardaway.
And you got to love a vet like Tim Hardaway Jr. He knows the game well, knows how to go out there and produce for his team.
Hardaway hits them both. And Greg, for longtime Pistons fans, that bad boys era was so special.
I mean, Detroit's a tough, hard-working town, and those teams did have great talent led by Isaiah Thomas, but it was their physical, intimidating style of play that made them the bad boys. Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
Cunningham on the wing. He's covered by Maxey. From 10 feet out, Cunningham's shot is off.
Maybe there are ways to contribute that don't involve shooting the basketball. That's the best way that maybe he can help them out trying to win this game.
Take your focus off Maxey for 1 second, and he will let it fly from out there.
Here's Cunningham. That shot goes in. He now has 3 field goals and 6 misses today.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
And it's George finishing it off.
And that's what he does. I mean, he is a bucket getter.
Duran wide open. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Philadelphia in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Kyle, a good first half for you all. How do you continue that for the rest of the game?
We got to come out with our energy. We got to come out and play our game and keep going out there and pushing. Our defense and everybody's rotating, so we're playing together right now.
We'll see if you stay connected in the second half. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports.
Howdy, folks. The moment you've been waiting for is here. Before we recap the first half, let's see what the standings look like in the East.
You know, for Philadelphia, they haven't looked intimidating thus far. The hunger to improve just isn't there. That worries you. I'm starting to feel that this team needs a culture change.
And now let's discuss this game. Talk about a strong start for the 76ers.
You hear that?
Yeah.
That's the sound of the offense. They were absolutely humming.
Kenny, don't ever do that again. Any kind of humming, singing, or harmonizing. You leave that to the real artists, okay? What'd I just say?
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, one half to go. You look at Paul George in this game, guys, he's been everywhere.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
Yeah, you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
And so in the game for the 76ers, inside for him, it's Martin next to Embiid. Then it's Paul George. Then there's Maxey. And it's McCain in at the two-guard spot.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
The basket counts and one. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a three-point play.
And what a finish by Maxey with that contact. That took a lot of guts.
This team has handed a lot of responsibility to Tyrese Maxey, but Greg, he's lived up to it.
And has grown very well into his role with the team. Shown that he can be a scorer all over the floor. Amazing to think how far he's come in such a short amount of time.
And Brent, you hear some players now having their shooting motion analyzed with optical recognition. More data for the shot doctors.
Well, Kevin, information is one thing, but disseminating that information and being able to communicate that to a player is really where the rubber meets the road. How are you going to help him grow with that kind of analysis?
The 76ers leading by 12. Cunningham inside. He's covered by Maxey. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Sixers have their superstar in Joel Embiid, but Coach Nick Nurse says they have to maximize him in different ways. Nurse said unpredictability is the key. We have to relieve some of the pressure. Guys are overplaying and sending multiple players at him, and we have to find easy baskets out of it. Kevin?
Makes a lot of sense, David. Thank you. Here's George, following the basket by Cade Cunningham. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Embiid from outside. Wow, Embiid from long range.
And I don't know how you guard Embiid when he's hitting shots from out there.
Cunningham with it. He's got 9. That one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Brent, we talk about guys on the brink of stardom. Cade Cunningham is right there.
And the 2 areas you'd love to see Cade improve on is just taking better shots and making plays for others. He has that instinctually, Kevin, as a point guard at his size. But as his team grows, the appreciation for what Cade Cunningham can do on the floor, that will grow too.
The first one falls.
And what strikes me about Cade Cunningham is he's still growing. He's still capable of doing more on the floor. And he has the work ethic and attitude to make those improvements and become a real factor on the floor.
And so Cunningham nails both of them.
You see the raw talent that Cade Cunningham has. And with hard work and the proper focus, this guy is capable of big, big things.
Embiid sets the pick for Maxey. Off target with his 3. And it's Harris with the ball for Detroit. 11-point game. Pass to Ivy. Hardaway against Martin. The lead now cut to single digits. Hardaway has got 9.
A power move by Hardaway. Not just a jump shooter, folks, though he does like that jump shot.
Here's McCain. No good with the triple. Detroit's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. 6 of 13. Maxey against Ivy. Duran with a screen on Maxey. Here's Ivy. And the Pistons getting another bucket right there. The 76ers leading by 7. Maxey passes to Embiid. Shot from the wing. Another miss by Philadelphia.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
Now, here's Cunningham. 11 points in the game. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard.
Yeah, one player sometimes can drag down your offense, and it seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
Here's George. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It goes on Jaden Ivey.
Well, height and length at that position for Paul George, that's problematic for a defender, and he used his size to draw the foul that time.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. It is incredible that George is playing, Brent, at such a high level after his injury history is taken into account.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, one of the more horrific injuries in terms of the way it presented itself and what we saw Paul George go through. But this guy has not missed a beat. He continues to be really the most stable part of any organization that he's joined. And he's been in a few places. That has not affected the way that he's approached the game on both ends of the floor, and is certainly still one of the top 15 players in the game.
And J.B. Bickerstaff is called a timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Now we get a chance to view the NBA leaders in assists. 4th, Cade Cunningham.
His passing has been so terrific. You can see his unselfishness really rubbing off on the rest of the team.
Harris finds Cunningham. In the corner, Ivy with it. Again, the miss by the Pistons. The 76ers leading by 9. Here's McCain. He's got 8. And the foul called on Tim Hardaway Jr. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly struggling here with the foul. Still early. And just one more will put him over the limit.
Glad we got the chance to see that remarkable rejection.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
3-pointer by Embiid. It's blocked. And they get it back. Martin the screen. Clock is at 3. Pass to George. Off target from 3-point range. Pistons trail by 9. To the middle. Here's Cunningham. And then Cunningham with the dunk.
And Cade getting up that time.
Philadelphia's gone into a slump here from 3-point range. Shooting just 1 of 5 here in the 3rd. Martin. That's good, and it's Embiid with the assist. Embiid's got 3 assists now in this one. Cunningham kicks to Harris. It's hauled in by the 76ers. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Now that we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for the last handful of seasons for Isaiah Stewart.
We've seen him regress as a rebounder these past few seasons. His numbers have come down in that department, and I'd like to see him concentrate on bringing them back up. I'm sure the team would as well. You can never have enough rebounding.
No good on that one. Brent, of all the things I can ask you, I've thought about this one. What would you say is the most important thing a team has to do to be an NBA champion?
Kevin, it's pretty simple. Accept your role. And when that happens, stars will be stars, and role players will be there to support the stars in any way they possibly can. But you accept your role and to sacrifice for the good of the team, it's going to give you a chance to hold that trophy.
Now, here's Maxey. He's got 10. Pass to Yabusele. Back to Maxey. There's the triple. Buries the long-range jumper. Maxey's got 13.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to a spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
Pass to Embiid. Here's McCain. That's good, and that's Embiid with the assist. Embiid's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for the Pistons. They trail by 11. The shot, no good. Some solid defense from Maxey. Here's McCain. He's got 11. Embiid with a screen on Ivy. Up top, Embiid. They set the pick. Driving inside. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It goes on Jaden Ivey.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
They bullied the defense here in the paint. Look at all of those buckets inside. Just hard to defend in the paint.
And there's another thing going on right now for them that has to get their confidence up, and that's the 3-ball. I mean, it's been falling for them, and they're locked in, and with that outside shot going, that's a big difference maker.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
A different look here for Detroit. Holland, he's checked in for Ivy. And it's Malik Beasley in for Cade Cunningham. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Pistons trail by 13. Now here's Beasley. He's been a factor in their offense on most nights with his scoring average at nearly 16 points a game. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Yabusele. That one goes in. Yabusele's got 8 points.
Yeah, spotting the open teammate there. Nice work by Maxey.
Harris outside. Beasley against Maxey. To the inside. And Duran slams it in.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man. And he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
Pass to Yabusele. To the right side. 5 to shoot. Embiid, no good. For Detroit, they've gone 6 of 14 since halftime. A little cold from the field. And Embiid with the block.
He's so agile at 7 feet. Embiid covers a lot of territory.
Here's McCain. Guarded by Hardaway. Here's Embiid. And the shot no good, a bit short.
He's getting good looks on the floor, but he simply cannot bury anything right now. He's got to stay confident, though, because everyone knows he can hit those shots.
Now here is Harris. He's got 14. They set the pick. 6 on the shot clock. Holland, no good. The 76ers leading by 13. To the paint. Here's Martin. Takes it off the glass. Martin's got 4 this quarter.
Working in close to the rim. Martin knows how to finish strong.
Beasley against Maxey. Outside Hardaway. Rebound by the 76ers. Embiid's got rebound number 13 with that last one. Maxey finds Embiid. Now Maxey, covered by Beasley. Down low, here's Embiid. That's good. It's his 7th made basket in 14 tries.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
Here's Holland. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
And you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
Maxey passes to Embiid. Here's McCain. Guarded by Hardaway. Martin with the screen on Hardaway. McCain off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Hardaway with it. And it's Martin picking him up. Harris, no good. The 76ers leading by 15. Tries it from 19. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. 14 points for Martin.
For Martin, refining the jumper has been vital for his game.
Now Beasley. Pass to Holland. Harris looking it over. Jacks up a 3. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. Embiid's got 14 rebounds tonight. Going after. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Shoots from 14. That misses off the backboard. Pistons trail by 17. And when it comes to Jalen Duren, is it fair to say some teams regret not drafting him?
Well, maybe a handful, Kevin. I mean, there's a particular way that you want to play or use that position with how you get out there offensively. Jalen is a proven big. This guy is physical and strong and can rebound and gives you a different presence on the inside.
And he knocks down the first one.
He's just one of those veterans you can count on from the line. Harris really makes an impact from the stripe.
Thompson, he's checked in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And Harris drops them both. 1:15 left in the third. Oubre outside. Outside Gordon. Just 4 to shoot. Here he goes. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate. Now here is Harris. He's got 16. Pass to Beasley. Good. Harris gets the assist. Harris has got 3 assists in the game.
He really has a nice stroke as Beasley's jumper is able to fall.
Beasley against Gordon. Embiid the screen. Shoots over Duren. Embiid no good. Pistons trail by 14. Holland the pass to Thompson. For 3, Harris. And another 3 for Detroit.
Such a smooth scorer. Tobias Harris making that look easy.
Thompson against Maxey. Gordon with the screen for Maxey. Here's Embiid. Physical play by Embiid inside.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead. Calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
And so it's Philadelphia looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
The passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. They've got Holland. He's out there with Desar Thompson. Malik Beasley out there with Isaiah Stewart. And it's Moore in at the 2 spot. That's the group for Detroit right now. And they double up Embiid. The 3. And the 3 ball is good. Embiid's got 10 points here in the second half.
The big fella, Embiid, making it look too easy.
Pass to Beasley. Driving the lane. Rebound by the 76ers. Embiid's got 15 rebounds here tonight. Lowry with the ball. Beasley covering. Lowry kicks to Oubre. Now here's Gordon. Lowry up top, covered by Beasley. A shot by Lowry, no good. Pistons trail by 16. Moore outside. On its way from Beasley for 2. Rebound by Joel Embiid.
Well, maybe not the best shot against that kind of defense, but he still has the ability to knock that kind of shot down.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Here's a look at what's coming up for the Detroit Pistons. On Tuesday, they'll take on Chris Middleton and the Milwaukee Bucks. And then on Wednesday, they'll go up against Kristaps Porzingis and the Boston Celtics.
And if I'm this team, I'm looking at this as a barometer to see how we stack up against some of the top teams in the league. They'll have to be at their best, but if they come out of this with some success, I think it'll build momentum for the rest of the run.
He misses the free throw.
And when we're talking about guys who just can think the game of basketball while they're playing it, Kyle Lowry is up there with the best. It just shows up in every aspect of his game.
Marcus Hasler's checked in for the Pistons. And he can't make the second free throw either, missing both.
And for him, that is an ugly trip to the line. Rarely do you see him do that.
The arc. Detroit, no good that time either. And it's Lowry with the ball, brings it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Now, here's Oubre. Rebound, Detroit. Well, they've got some work to do to cut into this lead.
And no need to get away from the game plan, but plenty of time to get back in.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on it.
Outside Lowry. Pass to Embiid. Over Stewart. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
And here's Thompson. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. The screen from Thompson. Here's Sasser. No good from outside. Philadelphia leading by 13. To the inside. Yabusele. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
A great pass from Gordon there, leading to the assist.
Pass to Holland. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Here's Sasser. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Wrong. First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for your Pistons, Sasser taking 2 shots.
Free throw good. Sasser.
And they are making it look easy at the free throw line here in the second half.
Simone Fontecchio. He's checked in for Detroit. Kate Cunningham comes in for Malik Beasley. He's perfect from the line this time. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Here's McCain. He's covered by Sasser. And Embiid throws it down.
Well, no question, Joel Embiid is page 1 on the scouting report. Maybe page 2 and 3 as well. He is a handful.
Now, here's Cunningham. Pass to Thompson. Here's Sasser. Looking for Stewart. He gets it there. And it's Fontecchio in the corner. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Fontecchio's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Here's McCain. He's covered by Sasser. To the middle. Here's Yabusele. And he jams it with authority.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think. Pass to Thompson. Cunningham kicks to Thompson. To the wing on the left. Fires the three. And another three for Detroit.
How about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Inside, here's McCain. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Pass to Stewart. Now Fontecchio. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Fontecchio's got 8 here in the quarter.
Terrific effort from him really all night. Yet despite his supreme marksmanship, they're still operating at a deficit.
Here's McCain. He's covered by Sasser. From outside the arc. Rebounded by Cade Cunningham. Pistons trail by 11. Over in the corner, Sasser. To Cunningham. Fontecchio sets a screen. Cunningham's shot is off.
Well, if he wants to make the defense work, he's got to start knocking down the threes. Only one so far in this game for him, and none since halftime.
Now here's Embiid. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint. And you know, guys, with Embiid on the floor, it's not just about his individual play. He changes everything for everyone on that team. That's how dominant he is. It's not just statistics. His presence alone propels them.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pistons. Jalen Duren. He's checked in for Stewart. Harris comes in for Fontecchio. Tim Hardaway Jr.'s checked in for Thompson. And it's Jaden Ivey in for Marcus Sasser.
Better than most centers from the line. Embiid exceptional with his hands.
Pistons trail by 14. Hardaway passes to Cunningham. layup's good off the glass.
That's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Maxey with it. Duran picks him up. Nobody near George. Another miss by Philadelphia. And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for Detroit. A nice shot by Harris.
A solid 6'8". Harris can more than handle his own inside. Really an overlooked part of his game.
Martin the screen. Here's Maxey. From outside, off the mark. Detroit's gotten 3 of their 6 3-pointers to fall here in the 4th. Cunningham passes to Harris. Harris draws the double. Here's Ivy. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Harris has got his 4th assist in this one.
Oh, how about the quick thinking by Ivy? I love when he goes right at it with the shot.
Now, here's Maxey. Martin with a screen on Cunningham. Maxey on the wing. Covered by Cunningham. Hardaway against Maxey. Now, here's Cunningham. Not a lot of room. Basket counts.
Young players with these kind of moves are showing you that they're getting more patient on the inside, and Cade showed that time.
Outside, Martin. Back to Maxey. Over Cunningham. Maxey, no good.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss. That kind of energy not wasted.
Now, here's Ivy. Here's Duran. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
And Duran has that length to corral anything around the basket.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, during that break, Coach Nick Nurse talked to his team. He asked his team to dig deep. He said, I know you're tired, but they're tired too. It's about who can give more than the other guy at this point. Show me what you can give. Back to you.
All right, David, thanks. Here's George. Outside Maxey. Outside Martin. Drains it from beyond the arc. Martin's got 9 points here in the second half.
Oh, man, just taking a smooth shot. Martin could have put butter on that one.
Cunningham kicks to Hardaway. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. To the paint. And finished off by Martin.
And won't find many more games as entertaining as this one.
No, this is about as high octane a game as you're going to find.
Now, here's Ivy. Outside Hardaway. Duran sets the screen for Hardaway. Pocket 6. Pass to Duran. Excellent D there from George.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
Maxey against Cunningham. And too long on the shot. Philadelphia leading by 10.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
1:58 left in the game. Pass to Embiid. Rebound, Detroit. And here's Ivy. Duran finds Cunningham. And the layup is good. 20 points for Cade Cunningham.
And that's some force coming from 6'7", 6'8" point guard. That's tough to stop.
Here's McCain. It's Martin on the wing. Guarded by Harris. The 3 from George. And he's good on the 3 ball. George has got 5 points in the quarter.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Got to fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart, and let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
76ers moving the ball around. Pass to McCain. Outside, Maxey. High post, Embiid. There's 49 seconds left in the fourth quarter. That shot misses. Over in the corner, Cunningham. He's looking for Durham.
Well, there are a myriad of reasons why Cade Cunningham went first overall in the draft, but his incredible passing is certainly at the top of the list.
And that's life above the rim, courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the 76ers. 17 points was their biggest margin. Lets it go. Duran pulls it in. Greg, nothing short of some once-in-a-lifetime plays are going to save them now.
Yeah, the door is just about to close on this one. But hey, never say never.
So Philadelphia wins it. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. BG, congratulations coming into the game. What was the focal point?
Defense. I mean, we still allowed too many points. We got to get better on defense. That was the emphasis coming into today. Defense. It's an area we got to improve. But tonight, our offense got us over the hump.
Any way you get the dub is the good way, so congrats on the win. Back to you.
Much appreciated, David. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan, along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. And now, our player of the game, Joel Embiid.